Hello, hello, hello. We are entering into this jazz festival of whatever this all is. I'm me, he's he. We're getting into games. I have gloves on. I'm gonna take those off because it is hot in here. Oh yeah, that's right. We are playing people. This is our second stream of the week. This is our usual streaming day, so it's nothing new for the half a person who watches per year. Um, and we are playing Birmingham with an M, I learned. Ooh. Okay, okay. So we're getting into set one. It is obviously our very own homegrown Jaden playing. He's playing the ensign, but he is playing against a hero. Second time all season they have not sent a certain player first. It is what it is. It is. I mean, yeah. I mean, will you let it stop you though?
No.
He says no. That's all that matters. PS2 is banned? Oh, we're going into banning? That's so hype and stuff. Interact. Let me do some jazz. Ben does jazz. How is jazz going? Do you do jazz? Ah, okay. And PS2 is banned? That's cool. Exciting. You will? Oh, right, because you get a band too. I mean,
banned one, they banned two.
no, I mean you get a band two of the five.
Battlefield and Small Battlefield are banned.
Battle what? All right, we are playing on Smashville. We're playing on Smashville. Giving Ensign a Smashville pick is bold. I mean, I
My Small Battlefield and Smashville counts even.
that's insane. Playing Ensign's best stage the same amount as playing the most balanced stage is criminal. Alt 2. So this one. Yeah. These all look like DBZ characters. I'm not the first to make that reference. I won't be the last. Good luck, Jaden. They need a hero. They brought a hero. But we brought a big cat. And we're going to be starting off by trading some hits here. That down tilt fair coming out twice. Jab does not connect. Does not cross chop super armor through the fully charged side special. That thing has a lot of armor for both players. Cross chop giving instant armor and side special, whatever it is called, giving hero armor. Barely misses the F smash, but jumps into the F air to make the down tilt F air even more true. Fails to recover. No zoom will save this hero now. But Hatchet Man off the down special pop does not connect. Jaden's going to rack up as much percent as he can. Get up attack is going to beat Dariet. Kaboom, safely dodged. Kaboom, hero's down, already 40, down to 42 MP, but hitting that shield is going to give him a lot. He's up to 62. MP is where Hero gets all of his jazz, and down tilt 2-frame into the nails is how Jaden gets all of his kills. You barely in range. Thwack has a higher likely chance of killing. The higher percent you are, Hero is circus of spells and one degree. Swords, I guess. But playing very safe here. Spot dodges the Alolan Whip, so no grabbing it there. Good dash attack. If he had gotten that side special off, that could have been a lot of damage towards Jaden. That is okay. Did not connect. Back air to send off stage. High on that up B. We've seen that a few times here this game. Going high on that up B. Fully charged neutral special will be jumped over. Air on shield, almost breaking it, but Alolan Whip will come out. 2-framed, but does not get the nails too high of a percent. Or at the very least, very good DI. Hits the weak hit of Alolan Whip, not enough to kill. Thwack is reversed, but the nails are going to stab him in the jugular, and he will die. Good job, Jaden. I'm just saying what comes to mind. And he will die. Good job.
Button to open the stat tracker.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just sometimes you say it's not.
That's fair. But anyways, game 1 has been concluded and such. Jaden going up 1-0 against this hero. I don't know if we're going to see a switch. Jaden's currently recording records. I am currently yapping as per the usual. And who wants a free car?
I'll take a free car.
I never said you'll get a free car. I just asked if you wanted a free car.
Me.
Okay. Jaden wants a free car. So if anyone out there wants to give him a free car, he is willing to receive. Reluctantly, but he will receive a free car.
I don't think your request is saved on those.
I never edited those.
Oh, he's switching to Ness.
Oh, cool. We're seeing a switch to Ness. Jaden's telling me that I'm bad at my job.
No.
He told me I'm, like, the worst.
Oh, they got a controller issue.
So, Jaden, I need the numbers. 8, 18. What's the thing? 25? I think it's
For
flat
who?
2. You.
Me?
Yeah, it's 250.
1811.
Yep, 250.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hello. What do you want?
There we go. I updated it, Jaden. Okay, have we... Oh, right, they switched to Ness.
Yeah.
So we're going to see a Ness. Ness is also one of those gimmicky characters. Well, he has a potential for being a gimmick, namely PK Fire. Jaden is doing some stage banning. That's great, buddy. That's great, buddy. What are my stats? I'm going to update these as we go. 13, 3, 38.
1.585.
1.585. Stage doesn't change. And then last one.
7.1.
Yep.
14.3.
Yep.
1.548.
Perfect. All right, all the stuff is updated.
Hollow Bastion.
Hollow Bastion? You did stage banning? Hype.
Yeah.
We're playing on Hollow Bastion.
You're a busy keeper.
It's a Ness now.
It's a checkered shirt.
It's a checkered Ness? You didn't even give me time.
One of the last ones, I think.
It's the last
that
one.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Number 2 other than Chelsea.
3, 2,
Yes.
1,
Yep.
go!
Unless he air dodges. But if he's already committed.
They good?
They good?
The head controller issues, they said all good. Are they good?
Are they good? Taunt. Make sure they know that we are angry. No. Taunt. Yeah, look at Instant flex those muscles. Hype. Their controller's not working. We're having controller issues. Instant is flex. They're having controller issues. Instant is having flexing issues. And the stage is constantly moving, so we're having reality issues. Hollow Bastion's a great stage. I like Hollow Bastion. They might want to restart the game, even though it's 16%. But, you know. We shall see. This is exciting news. I'm gonna tag all my friends. Hey, check out this exciting news. And then send a picture of the stock market. Oh, you got caught on him. Jaden will win the SD race.
No.
Luddington goes up 1-0 in the SD battles. It's a side bracket. But that should be side bracket at Limelights. Who can SD the fastest? What character's optimal? All right, we're going in. We're going into the real.
Again.
Woo!
Hey, wait a second.
Waiting a second.
That's the ID.
That is the ID. I leaked the ID, so if you want to join, don't. We will get banned. Yep. Anyways, we're gonna get into this game after I had some common chat with the Incineroar. Saves? Oh, nope, never mind. A lot of jazz happened. That was not Nesty. He could physically... Well, I mean, I guess he could have waited. He could have waited. but in an urge to recover quickly, the Ness will bounce his PK Fire, or PK Thunder, off the bottom of the stage, causing him to fall to his demise. He teched it, which was really impressive. But Jaden's going to get free revenge stacks off of the PK Thunder chase. Bold option. Ness probably won't repeat that when they realize how free those PK Thunder stacks are. Side special on ledge is not going to kill Ness. Is pretty light, given he's a 10-year-old kid, but not light enough. Goes for the Cheeto Fingers, does not connect it because the Ness successfully air dodges, and we are back to a relative state of neutral. This Ness is holding a lot of space on the ledge, which is bold, considering ledge is predominantly considered disadvantage. It's kind of like shooting yourself in the foot, but hey, sometimes you gotta shoot yourself in the foot to make an omelet. That's what my grandpappy once said. Shoot yourself in the foot, you'll get an egg. Yep. PK Fire. Down tilt, into the Nair. Good adaptation. Way to not go for the F tilt. And he will take stock off of that conversion. This is a whole stock game difference. Game stock difference. The stock market is in fact crashing. 25% off of Lowland Whip. The Lowland Whip stocks are in fact not crashing. Up smash is going to connect. Turning 30 to 20. I can't read numbers right now. Back air is going to connect. 59 is now 73. Good Nair. Ness is not going to tech it, but will safely recover. PK Flash to get him off. But that is a re-grab, and the down tilt into fair, or F tilt, sorry. Down tilt, F tilt is going to take game 2, and it is going to take set 1. Don't press anything. Keep it on that screen for a moment.
Okay.
So I can so you can bask in your success, my liege. And then I'm gonna go here. Yippee! Good job, Jaden. Anything to say?
No.
He said no.
What
What
a post-game interview.
a post-game interview. We're gonna have to post up signs saying Jaden has gone missing if he keeps this one up. So, do you have any words?
Yes.
He said yes. All right. Good job.
But those words he'll keep to himself.
Yes, he has things to share, just he will not share them. He can share, he just won't.
That is the first time I've lost more than one stock in a set since our week 7 game.
Yeah. Jaden's on a tear. He's kind of tearing up the field and stuff. You want to go next?
Can you read that real quick?
Can I? Yeah. Okay, we are deciding who to send next and all that jazz. So we're doing that in the play versus Spectre, Scepter, and we will be sending the Wolf of Wall Street. Good job, guys. Stage bans.
Wall Street.
The Wolf of Wall Street. The stock market is down. I've been saying it, and he's come in to fix it.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, we're waiting for them to pick the player next. It's
I just need to refresh.
maybe we need to refresh, yeah.
I don't know.
Play versus could be acting up. It's notorious for doing that, which is why I am truly, truly afraid to hear that they're taking over some of the college leagues. Because Play versus has not been the most successful thing we've ever done.
Do you know who Henry is?
Henry's the DK.
Okay.
Cool, you can turn up the brightness.
It's just his battery saver.
Yeah, 20% is crazy. Yeah. All right, so Wolf of Wall Street's coming up. You can't do anything. Refresh. Yeah.
I entered down my phone.
Yeah, you can just stop.
I can just stop. I can go to here.
Yeah, you can go to there. Did you record your second game?
Did.
Okay, good job. Jaden recorded his second game.
Look,
Ooh, you could
That's
even.
gonna go up to 7.
And then Smashville's gonna be your most played stage.
Yeah.
Good job.
We'll be playing as Little Mac this time around.
He will be okay. We've that has been their most
I had
recent.
expected that.
Yeah, they've been.
I didn't know.
I guess DK also has the same problem.
I just banned Town and City.
Okay. I'm gonna say you banned Town and City. Oh, you banned Town and City. Perfect.
And the other 3.
And the other 3.
It has the KO.
Thank you, Jaden.
Yep.
You won't give your interview insight, but you will tell me when I'm wrong. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You've been a good friend to me all these years.
I know, right?
You're ready. We're going to PS2.
Cool. We're going to PS2.
And now you're not.
Oh, that's not what we want.
That's not how you win.
We're going PS2. Ludington is up 1-0. And yeah, we're going PS2.
That's when you smash attack when he does that.
PS2 is unironically incredibly hype because details. PS2 is a good stage. I mean, I think PS2's platforms are a little bit taller than small Battlefields.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. So I miss my wave dashes on it.
I know that because Instant Up Smash hit small Battlefield plats, but
not PS2 plats.
So it's
I
like-
have a giant sword, so that's never an issue.
Come on, you'll win this.
But we are patiently waiting to get into this second set. Little Mac versus Wolf.
Carter, walk me through how to do the Luigi combo.
And I'm pretty sure it's Alt 8. It is Alt 8.
I want to have a down air. Yes, but how do I do the down air? It keeps not slowing.
Short hop there.
2, 1, go!
Short hop there. While drifting in. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to get in the game. Little Mac is going to hit an F smash. Little Mac's got a terrible offstage, but his onstage is pretty good with those super armor smash attacks and all that jazz. But Ben is going to keep him off stage. Good spacing on the back air that even the counter does not connect. Does a lot of damage, Little Mac's counter. So we're seeing some pretty safe option select here, going for some down tilts. KO punch is online, but so is Wolf back air. Little Mac has no jump. That's just stock. Little Mac doesn't have the materials necessary to recover from a lot of stuff, or the resources. And in a position like that, that's just any Mac knows that's stock unless you're Peanut, in which case he teleports back to stage somehow. Sounds about right. But blaster into Mac's face. Fair does not connect into the back air. Mac choosing to not DI or tech. Which, hey, sometimes that's a mix-up, isn't it? Little Mac trying an aerial combo, something you rarely see out of a character like Mac. But F-tilt is going to connect. I don't know. Side special is no longer online. You saw it right there. Gets snuffed out by the Nair. Mac loses another stock very quickly. Good job by Ben to take advantage of such a thing. Down throw. Dash attack. 35% is on the board. Side special is going to send Wolf off stage, but for how long? Nobody knows. Using down tilt to maybe catch a 2-frame. F smash is going to connect in neutral, and it is going to power through and take stock. Max got a lot of ground to pick up. KO punch could close things out a little bit, but it's online. It is online, but the fair into the back air, it's going to send off stage. The back air is going to snuff out the second side special, and game 1 will go to the Wolf of Wall Street. Good job. That was actually very clean. Little wasted movement, I would say. Go team. Getting into stage banning.
Right now, it's character selection.
Oh, getting into character selection. Right. Things could change here.
Yeah.
Little Mac saw a lot of their recoveries snuffed out pretty efficiently.
I mean, I could
They
see
m-
deep guy.
I could see a switch here.
I would not be surprised they do a lot of switches,
They
especially in recent times.
yes. I could also see a switch to Kazuya.
And then win, and then switch back.
I
to
don't see a
Mac.
win.
Yeah, but I'm making the joke
Yes.
that you made earlier.
Yes. He played Mac, lost. Switched to Kazuya, won. Switched back to Mac.
Lost.
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
I
Nope.
know, right?
Sure doesn't.
Oh,
But hey, to each their own. It could have felt more comfortable to play Mac despite the loss. You never know. Like, at the end of the day,
actually, it does look a little bit.
you never know.
Trying to, like, kind of
Fremont is currently up against
No,
it.
it is Donkey Kong.
It is a switch to DK. All right.
Mama showed Wolf's icon, so it's like Wolf versus Wolf.
Wolf ditto. He's so confident. He saw you playing. He's like, I could do better. But no, we will see the DK come out. DK's got a lot of intangibility, a lot of range on his melee attacks. Despite having no projectiles, he does have the ability to box out pretty effectively. DK's seen a big rise in the tier list, going from D to B minus. One of the largest tier list jumps
No, Ethan.
in
Oh,
Smash.
You didn't three
Carter,
stock
play a match. Carter, play a game. Come on. Come on,
They're
Carter.
Small and tiny.
Please, Carter.
What you hear in the background is Varsity's JV member getting steamed because he's trying to pick up a new player or a new character.
Loogie.
Loogie. Anyways, how's stage banning going?
Town and City and smaller band.
Town and City and small.
That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Banning small. Interesting.
Let's see.
FC Johnson.
Idea was that this is
Alright, Carter, look at my
up air combo.
Yes, Ding Dong is best on small. Yeah.
So
That's fair.
then I was worried with Town if he does up B around it, and
Yeah.
Yes.
because I get caught in that every now and again,
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna kill me early on this side. So
Yes. Wise picks for your stage banning.
However, FD is still
FD is still open.
open.
I don't think he'll go for it.
I
just
would
because
not
it
be
makes
surprised
Ding
if we
Dong
see a
impossible
battlefield
almost.
pick here. I would not be
Don't
surprised.
just try that.
I just don't care for FD.
Neither do I.
Neither do I.
Not many people do unless you're a Kazuya player.
Or just play, or you just play an FGC.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. FGC, or
PS2.
going back to PS2. Bold selection, basically small. Could have done that.
Yeah. And this will be back in the not tied lead for Ben's most played stage.
Yes. Oh, I didn't update it. Eek. Oh, and it's default DK. Exciting. But we will be getting into this game to a switch to DK by Birmingham. I always think it should be Burning. Burning Man. Woo! That was a great event, by the way. For anyone who went and how it was like burning and then it was flooding. That was cool. But getting into this game. Few hits have been traded. 46 to 34. DK's got a lot of intangibility on their attacks, as I said prior, but being a big body, he is susceptible to a lot more combos, as opposed to what Mac was prior. But rolls out back towards ledge to not get hit by the F smash or whatever option was going to come out of that. The reverse is going to snuff out the on-stage up special, grabs back throw off stage. DK does struggle pretty much off stage with his pretty linear recovery. Back throw's gonna send him back there. Nair's gonna snuff out the up special, and that is gonna be first stock at about 150. Any of the coveted extra credit that we can rack up would be optimal. 27 so far. 27. DK with 4 spiking options has a lot of offstage potential, and a character such as Wolf that has, I think, slower magnet hands is a little bit more susceptible. making this matchup very interesting to watch. Fair is going to connect, turning DK's percent to 100. Blaster is going to hit. Super armored by the side special, but no need. There was no follow-up run-in. Trading some Nairs. Nair is going to connect, 130%. Dash attack is shielded. Nair is going to connect. And this is kill percent. 131. Or 137, I suppose. But back air is going to connect. 131 is technically also kill percent, yes. Nair is going to connect. Goes high this time, dodging the Nair. Good adaptation. Fair is going to connect. Up tilt is going to connect. A lot of chasing, but not a lot of insult. Side special is going to armor through the bear. Giant punch is going to connect. Take stock. Up smash is going to scoop. It is going to connect. 171 is kill percent for up smash, especially on PS2 with its low to the ceiling. This is back to a pretty even game, especially if you can land a two-piece fair like that. Dash attack is going to connect. Nair. Second one does not lock. I don't know if it does. I don't know if it doesn't. Down throw into dash attack. Blaster's going to connect. F smash is going to punch straight to the gut. Same way Jaden's set ended with that F attack into the jugular. Way to end it.
Good work, Ben.
Luddington will go up 2-0.
ACC 1-3 up.
That doesn't surprise me. Who did they play?
33 seed Northwestern.
Okay. Yes. So a few games have ended.
Mona Shores won 3-1.
Interesting.
Beat Grayling. Berkeley won 3-0.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
That's what I was curious about. Wait, was it forfeited, though?
True.
When you say 3-1.
No,
Completed.
it was played.
3-0.
That's
The
crazy.
number... we have... That is the team we play on Friday, if we
Yes.
win today.
Plymouth won 3-0. DLS won 3-1 against Mason.
The number 55 team is currently on a tear, beating number 10 Belleville and number 23 Silly Dragons.
That is crazy.
That is who we played on Friday, is that team.
Haven't we played them? We played Silly Dragons, haven't we?
No.
No, JV played their JV.
JV.
Yeah. Yeah.
JV played both of them.
Yeah.
I thought we played Berkeley at one point on like
No, we were.
on a preseason game, I thought.
That was no.
Okay.
No.
That was no.
No.
Cool, I'm being shut down. I'm being ripped away from production. I have to go play a game or something? Okay, but we do need to look into that team then.
Yeah.
Because that is nothing that we can just look over. Are we doing play versus stuff right now? Hype?
Okay. I'll stay on that charger. Falcon, Ensign, and Lucario is what they have. Lucario is the guy that beat McNear.
Yeah. Yeah. And Captain Falcon?
Yep.
Captain
And
Falcon.
an Ensign.
It's a Captain Falcon, an Ensign, and a Lucario.
Yes.
Interesting.
Sorry?
But we gotta get
Captain Falcon Ethan?
3 different players.
Okay, 3 different. I thought someone was maining Captain Falcon and secondary and
Okay.
No.
Okay, what character am I playing against?
K-Roll.
Is it K-Roll?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I will relinquish the microphone. I will mute it for
Oh,
now.
wait, no, I'm down.
Oh, wait, no, you know what? I'll commentate my own stage banning. I ban Smashville. They're probably going to leave town open. If it's town and battlefield, I reluctantly choose town. But literally,
PS2 or town?
PS2 or town. We're going PS2. We're going PS2. I'm in charge of my own destiny. I want my phone.
That he is.
My gloves. I have so much possessions. I could not do E.T.'s Buddhist minimalistic lifestyle. I could not do it.
Sorry, I had to hear that. But as we wait, we're gonna start this third set. Langton leads 2-0 over Birmingham. Seen some strong sets from both sides. It is our understanding that this next player has the highest win rate, so we'll be prepared for that challenge.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I think we will.
beforehand I was thinking their hero was their best player, but now I'm not.
It's gonna hurt your eyes looking too close at the TV. Now way back.
3, 2, 1, go!
Close quarters approaching to start off. Fumbling the shield a little bit. Vincent's going to attempt to get his combos, which does very well. That looks like he does 6 hits in a row. I'll get Hero up to 68. Nice down there. We'll lead to the up tilt, and Hero is quickly approaching a high percentage. Up smash, not quite enough, but very close. Brown will miss Vincent barely. Attempt forward smash. Hero will shield that just in time. Back throw by K-Rool. He's gonna attempt to see if he can bury Vincent, but good thing Vincent did a roll get up to avoid that. A side tilt, that'll take the stock at 164. Another back throw by K-Rool. A nice play by Vincent to use that foresight, get around the dash stack. Down there gets through the platform. Doesn't lead into too much, but K-Rool hasn't landed any substantial hits thus far. So he's a strong hit, I would say. He's definitely one to attempt a down throw. We'll see if he can do that. But before that happens, he's going to take another stock. His down air combo. So keep going. Throw out the crown, which only does so much. 104% telling on Vincent, and no stocks lost yet. There's a back throw by K-Rool. Attempts an aerial. It's all good. A little bit of a strange play, but it was hard to prepare for. Either way, Vincent has a 2-stock lead. He'll attempt to make a play with the crown. Good idea. K-Rool will avoid it, but then run right into his neutral beat. It's all good. Just a bit of a gimp from K-Rool. That's down air. Can't quite lead into the up smash this time, but still in a great position. We'll need to start tacking on some close quarters hits. She attempted to there, but nice spot dodge by Vincent. There, will connect. Couple crowns. Patient shieldings, gonna charge up. Nice parry by Vincent. They will patiently getting up. Just be very careful. There's one down there to do it. Good up tilt attempt, and that would just miss. So very patient. Up there, will take it. It was a Stage bent. We're doing this very quickly. We already decided what the stage is. We're returning to PS2.
I feel like if I just don't play like I just did.
Game 2 now. Birmingham with 1-0 lead. We'll return to PS2 as well. Seen a few of those. In fact, this is the 4th consecutive game on PS2. Just like last week where we had 4 consecutive on a stage. So, 2 platform stages get a lot of love. Mustard Carlos. Either way, Vincent's got a very nice start. Had some nice Rinker combos. Carol's going to respond with a few aerials. Good up B there by Vincent to interrupt K-Roll's cannon. That can be a dangerous move. And a nice forward smash to secure that first stock. Safe approaching. As we've seen, Vincent's going to start off with his aerials. Nice job into the grab into an up B, which will get K-Roll up to 59, and now 79 with 2 more hits. Attempt to read. K-Roll did accommodate, but that did a lot of shield damage, so he should be very aware of that and cautious about some other moves, such as that one, which he can't respond to very well. So we'll see if he can get this stock as quickly as he did last time. Vincent's doing a nice job, just chipping in a little bit of damage. Spike attempt by K-Rool doesn't quite land, and this time Vincent will recover from the tech situation and add in a little bit more extra credit to go along with his stock lead, and nearly the game, in fact. Nice down air. That should do it. There we go. So, nice response. Series is tied. We'll make that 5 consecutive on PS2. Alright, get into the game, the 3rd game now. Very quick start from Vincent, and K-Roll is going to get a little bit of a response. He has Vincent up to 50% or so. Nice forward tilts. Won't react too much to the air dodge by Vincent, so he'll make it back safely. Nice up B. Not quite enough. I'm sure next time it should work. Down throw by K-Rool. Blazing End will not do quite enough. Side tilts also very close, so K-Rool's on his last leg here on his first stock. Super Armor there just saves him. He's up to 180%. Vincent's mostly safe. Good attempt there to bury, but couldn't quite connect. Blazing gun, can't land it. Back throw into a spike. Gets a little bit misled by his position on the ledge, and Vincent will take advantage accordingly. Back throw. Should be down throw. And Vincent will make it back with Photon Edge. Hits K-Roll up to 16% on his next stock, so contributing to extra credit as he continues on here. Goes now up to 34. Avoids that grab. Forward air is not quite enough. Another Photon Edge. That's 56 now for K-Roll. And 170% for Vincent. Both players have surpassed that percentage, in fact. So, nice job holding on their stocks. K-Roll needs to get this stock very quickly. Doesn't want another 2-stock hole to work against. And based on Vincent's momentum, he's getting very close to that. Ledge trump doesn't quite work, but the down throw and up air will create a star KO and another 2-stock lead for Vincent. Shields that jab and leads into a few aerials. Bit of a jab block up to an up smash. Down air will send to the side with an unusual angle. And Vincent will just get back. Dash tech. So we're expecting that big curve. Vincent was very high and it seems sustainable, but yeah, it's plenty to work with now. K-Roll's needing to get some good hits here before he's close to the 12%, which is now evident. Another crown. Blazing edge gets K-Roll to his last breath. Let's see if Birmingham can configure something to keep them in this game. And subsequently, the series. Low recovery, just makes it back. Shields the attempt. There's a down throw for HOB. Spike attempt doesn't connect. Grab by Vincent. K-Roll's likely one hit away if he can land even a decent hit. Down throw. Down air ready. Grab by K-Roll. Good recovery by Vincent, but it's okay. Side B is enough. Yes. So, at 200%, a little bit over. Vincent will take that last stock, and that'll conclude the match. So Ludington will win round 2, and will advance against Berkeley, who is seed 50-something. 55.
Oh, that was bad.
But not to be underestimated because they've beaten some very good teams and quick. So
Oh my gosh, that's
we'll have to
very
see
bad.
how we do on Friday.